Om Namaste to all. Today we will see a very beautiful Samaveda mantra. I tried to explain this mantra earlier also. Extremely important Veda mantra. Om upatvagne dive dive doshavastar dhiya vayam namo bharantaye masi swaha. This mantra has got two dimensions. One of the dimension is Paramatma gives a knowledge in this mantra that Dosha Vasta Dive Dive. We must worship. Dosha Vasta means morning and evening. Dive Dive means every day. Every day, morning and evening, we must worship that Paramatma. The worship of Paramatma must happen continuously without breakage. Today, many times we just have a custom that okay, every week, one day I will worship Paramatma. Okay, I don't have time. I cannot do worship every day. But Paramatma says the purpose that I have given you the human body, in this human body you have an opportunity to destroy your dukkha, to destroy your ajnana, to destroy your avidya, to destroy your birth and death cycle. There is a genuine opportunity in this birth. So, and one of the main way by which we can remove this sorrow is by worshipping Paramatma. So Paramatma says, Doshavastha dive dive. मुझे नमस्कार करो. Do namaskar to me every day, morning and evening. Sorry, I just have to put some ghee. I just finished my Agnihotra. So, Agnihotra, morning and evening we must do. Worshipping we must do every day, morning and evening. And Paramatma says, Namo Bharanta, namaskar karo. Mujhe namaskar karo. And how do we do namaskar to Paramatma? We cannot. Paramatma is not a physical entity. Like, you do namaskar to your parents. You do namaskar to your acharya. They are physical entities. They have a physical body. You go and do namaskar. For Paramatma, the namaskar is by Veda mantras, by Stuti mantras, by Prarthana mantras, by Upasana mantras. And also namaskar to Paramatma can really happen only when we adopt the Veda Vidya in our life. I'm chanting Gayatri mantra. Gayatri mantra says, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonah Prachodayat. Remember my previous video, part 2 of Nityananda Misra. There I mentioned the Manusmriti shloka where Manu Bhagavan says, mold your character accordingly to Savitri mantra. So mere chanting of Savitri mantra and not molding our character, not molding our acharan as per that mantra will be of no use. So Paramatma says, in one sense, every day you must worship me and without any breakage, just like another Rigveda mantra says, just like there is no breakage of sunrise and sunset, moon rise and moon set, there is no breakage for earth rotation. It happened continuously. Similarly, the upasana must happen continuously. There is no leave. Okay, today somebody has passed away in my house, so I am taking leave for Sandhya upasana. No. Manu Bhagavan also says in Manusmriti that even somebody dies, somebody is passed away in your house, then also Sandhya must continue. Agnihotra must continue. No chutti for this. This is one aspect of this mantra. Another aspect of this mantra is Dosha Avastha Dive Dive. Dosha Avastha means Agyana Rupi Andakar Moharatri. Moharatri ke nivaran ke liye. Moharatri means Agyan. We are all in Agyana. We are all in Andakara. Like, yesterday one gentleman, he commented very sarcastically that why only Vedas, even cockroaches have come from Paramatma. Why you didn't mention like this? So without understanding the basics of science, people always, people have very big sarcasm. They don't, of course they don't know Paramatma, so they don't obviously fear Paramatma. Maharishi Danan Saraswati, in the last chapter of Vajirveda, he writes, वो परमात्मा से जो डरेगा ना वो किसी से नहीं डरेगा क्योंकि परमात्मा अंतर्यामी है. Paramatma is inside us. One who understands this Paramatma, he will fear Paramatma and he will never fear anybody else. And one who does not know Paramatma, those people will always be in sarcasm. They don't care for anybody. They don't care for Paramatma also because they don't know Paramatma exists. So I replied to him that there was a long to and fro chat. Then I told him that you want to understand, you are saying cockroaches and Vedas. That means you are not aware of science. Then he said, with science you cannot prove the existence of God. It depends on what is the definition of science in your mind. Your definition of science is Stephen Hawking's theory or Big Bang theory or string theory or any other XYZ ABC propounded by Darwin's theory propounded by so-called scientists. Then obviously you cannot prove Paramatma. The real science is, what is the real science? See, science has to, please understand, science has to define the purpose of human birth. Science has to define the purpose of existence of universe. There is no definition in science today which tells the purpose of our birth, the purpose of existence. वो बेसिक भी नहीं है आज के साइंस में. But when you go to the Vedic science will not only tell you how stuff works. Vedic science will not only tell you how the universe gets created. Vedic science will also tell you why the universe gets created. Vedic science will also tell you that what is your purpose of the life. This is the real science. The philosophy and science cannot be separated, and that is the concept of Vedas. So cockroaches and Vedas, you're saying why only Vedas? Even cockroaches have come from Paramatma. So he's trying to, create a sarcasm there. Please understand, cockroach. I will answer to that also. Cockroach or you yourself or me myself, everyone, this Vastu, this Havankund is there, this Lakadi is there, Samagri is there, ghee is there. Every Vastu of this universe is not created out of Paramatma. Any Vastu is not created out of Paramatma. Paramatma is just a Nimitt Karan, not Upadan. Upadan means raw material. Paramatma is not the raw material of the universe. So what is the raw material? Which raw material is used to create the universe? That is the raw material which we must find out. And understanding that raw material will disperse us of that Moharatri. Mantra also says, Dosha Avastha. Moharatri ko nivaran karo. Agyan ko nivaran karo. So Prakriti is the mool tattva, the raw material of the universe from which every matter is made. The smallest of the smallest you call is a Higgs boson or neutrino or electron or photon or proton or anything. These are all English or Greek names. There is a equivalent Sanskrit name also. Agni Tattva bolo, Prana Tattva bolo. There are so many other Tattva. If you really want to understand science, what is the level of depth of science available in the Vedas, we must study Brahmanas. But Brahmanas are also equally difficult text to directly understand. So we must go to an Acharya to study Brahmanas and Darshanas. Otherwise we cannot understand the science also, we cannot understand the purpose also. So merely we will focus on science, development. What is the development we have done today? We have done development for expanding the kushalta of our indriya. So many things for eyes, so many things for ears, so many things for skin, so many things for tongue, so many things for our nose, right? Every development happens externally, though no development happens for internal growth. And that is the science. Veda speaks about both. The Veda speaks about more inner science also. Inner science is very, very important. So anyways, I don't want to go into depth subject how the universe gets created. I have made several videos from Sankhya Darshan also, how the universe gets created, and Rigveda also, how the universe gets created in my channel. And when you go to, I would recommend you to go to an Acharya who is also a scientist. There are some Acharyas today, they are also scientists. And they can explain you the equivalent English terms and Sanskrit terms and in-depth analysis of what is the wrong in present science, where they have gone wrong, and what is the right thinking, and what paper I submitted to some so-called big scholars of science, and they were amazed by my paper. They were unable to reply to me. You have to do your research. But simply saying that cockroach also have come from Paramatma, Vedas also have come from Paramatma, you cannot. That means you are saying that Vedas and cockroach are same. Totally bullshit. So Vedas gives us a guidance towards spiritual advancement as well as materialistic advancement. But Vedas very clearly says, Maharishi Danan Saraswati writes in Rigveda Adibhasha Bhumika, the main subject of all the four Vedas is realization of Paramatma. Although Vedas contains all the sciences, main purpose of Vedas is to attain Paramatma. So Upatvagane Dive Dive, Paramatma says, if you want to destroy your Ajnana, जो लोग जो कोई भी मोह रात्रि से डके हुए हैं उन्हें अपने, और हमें पता, मुझे पता है कि आई एम इन अज्ञाना. If you know that you are in avidya, if you know that you are not able to understand the reality of this universe, you are not able to understand where is Paramatma, who is Paramatma, you know that you are in agyana, avidya, then Paramatma says, अगर आपके जो मोह रात्रि को निवारण करना चाहते हो, अध्यात्म ज्ञान को प्रदीप्त करना चाहते हो, दिवे दिवे मीन्स प्रत्येक ज्ञान प्रकाश को प्रदीप्त करना चाहते हो, तो उसको पाने के लिए यू मस्ट डू नमस्कार. हाउ डू यू डू नमस्कार? बाय following yoga vidya in your life, by following dhyana vidya, yoga vidya, karma vidya, upasana vidya, everything is coming in yoga vidya only. Everything is coming in Vedas only. When you follow yoga marg, and you cannot follow yoga marg by your own. That's why Paramatma, very beautiful sutra written by Maharshi Patanjali. Sayesha purvesham api guruhu kale nanavacheda. Kalena anavacheda. Because Paramatma does not have kal, does not have death. That is the reason he is the first and foremost guru of the Purva Rishis. Paramatma is the guru. So Paramatma is the one who gives the knowledge of the Vedas and Yoga Vidya. So if you really understand that you are in Ajnana, then you must go to Yoga Marg ke Anusaran karna chahiye. How do you do Yoga Marg ka Anusaran? By going to an Acharya only. Simply you can write a comment that cockroaches and Vedas are same and go away. Neither you are going to get benefited, nor any person who reads that comment will get benefited. The real benefit is when you analyze, oh, cockroach body, how it is created. Our body, how it is getting created. Who creates it? How is the design? Like yesterday I was doing Swadhyaya with my daughter. I was telling to my daughter, have you ever imagined you eat the same idli, roti, chapati, whatever it is, chawal, dal, jo bhi we are eating, but whatever we eat, we have, the growth happens in the hands, in the body, but another extra hand does not come out from anywhere. Only two hands are there. The two hands will grow. When you took birth, you were 3 kilo. Now you are so many, maybe 50 kilo, 60 kilo. So your hands have grown, your body has grown, but you have not got an extra third hand. Third hand growth does not happen. जो खाना खाते हैं ना, निर्मा, we have control only until eating. After that we don't have control. After that, control is by the system, and the system is designed in such a way to take care of our sustenance. That's why Maharishi always writes in Yajurveda, Yukta ahar vihar khao, Yukta ahar vihar se lambi ayu jiyo. When we eat properly, we will be able to live long life, and when we live long life, you can focus more on tapasya to remove your moharatri. So moharatri को खत्म करने के लिए हमें परमात्मा की नमस्कार, परमात्मा को योग मार्ग से नमस्कार करना चाहिए. When we do namaste to Paramatma by adopting yoga in our life, yoga means satya, ahimsa, asteya, aparigra, brahmacharya, shauch, santosh, tapas, swadhyaya, ishwar pranidhanani, and also asana, pranayama, pratyahara, etc., etc. And inside this only Veda Dhyan also comes. Inside this only everyday Agnihotra comes. Inside this only everyday name jap will come. Everyday Gayatri Mantra Upasana will come. Everyday Panchamaha Yajna will come. Everything will come inside this. And when we do this kind of namaskar to Paramatma, dosha, every day, morning and evening, every day, continuously, then moha ratri ka nivaran ho jata hai. Then ajnana ka nivaran ho jata hai. We'll slowly come into tattva gyan. Tattva gyan means ability to understand, ability to clearly understand. This is right, this is wrong. This is mortal, this is immortal. Today we are unable to understand that I am mortal, my body is mortal, I am immortal. We are unable to understand. This is Moharatri. So we must all try to walk the path of Yoga Marg. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.